Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Geeks Keep You Running, the podcast where small businesses learn how to stay secure, stay productive, and stay ahead of the technology curve. I'm your host, JB, and in this episode, brought to you by Piedmont Technical Experts, we're going to be talking about the responsible use of AI in research, because while AI can help you crank out ideas faster than ever, it also can get you in trouble faster than ever if you're not careful. So let's talk about the AI temptation. Let's be honest, AI feels like magic sometimes. You type in a question and boom, instant answer. Whether you're researching cybersecurity best practices, looking for industry stats, or even just trying to settle an office debate about how many gigabytes are in a terabyte, which by the way, it's 1024. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking AI gives you the gospel truth. Spoiler alert, it doesn't always. AI doesn't know facts. It predicts what it thinks sounds like a good answer. Now, don't get me wrong, AI has some great use cases for research. For instance, you can summarize long articles or reports very easily because you're giving it the content that you want summarized. Additionally, it can help draft outlines for blog posts, emails, or documentation. It can also help brainstorming keywords for SEO or marketing campaigns. And it can assist with data formatting or analysis when paired with human oversight. If you're using AI like a brainstorming buddy, it's a huge time saver. Just don't confuse it for a subject matter expert. So now let's talk about where AI can go wrong with some real world examples. So here's where AI in research can seriously backfire. AI hallucinates, sometimes making up stuff. AI will generate facts, even fake quotes with total confidence. There was a stat that it gave that 92% of small businesses get hacked every year. Sounds terrifying, right? Totally false. That stat doesn't exist in any reputable research. The AI kind of made it up because it thought that that's what I wanted to hear. Outdated information. Depending on what AI tools you're used, the data set that it's trained on stops at a certain point. Some stop as early as 2023 and some even earlier. So there was, say, an article that you asked for a campaign and it says there was a problem with the Windows 10 update. Well, Windows 10 has just about reached its end of life. AI didn't know that because its training data stopped before that change. So it's always important to verify whatever answers you get from AI so that you can say you are reporting fact. So, third potential weakness in AI as it relates to research, context failures. AI lacks business context, legal nuance, and industry-specific compliance knowledge. Example, AI could create a draft that says it's okay for a client to store HIPAA data in a personal Google Sheet, which is, by the way, a huge compliance no-no. There are bias and ethical issues. So AI reflects bias in the training data. So if you ask AI for the hiring best practices, those practices are based on what it's already learned. So the fifth and kind of final weakness in AI, it's the lazy research trap. Teams just start copying and pasting AI generated content straight into client deliverables without fact checking. Excuse me. So AI will sometimes fill a response with fluff, full of vague recycled content, and didn't really answer the question that the customer was wanting answered. So am I saying that there's not a way to use AI? Absolutely not. AI can be used when it's used responsibly. Verify anything that comes across as a fact. Use AI for drafting, not for final answers. Again, let AI help with the structure, not the substance. Know your AI's limitations. Understand what date its knowledge cuts off at. 4. Avoid feeding it sensitive info. AI isn't a place to dump your client data, internal numbers, or trade secrets. And 5th and finally, I definitely recommend that you be transparent. If you use AI in published materials, disclose that this was AI-assisted research. Think of AI like a fast-talking intern. It's full of ideas, but it needs adult supervision. So what's my take? AI is here to stay, and that's not a bad thing. Used right, it's a tool that can help you work smarter and faster. Used wrong, it can make you look sloppy or worse, put your business at legal or financial risk. At Piedmont Technical Experts, we help businesses navigate that balance every day. Whether it's cybersecurity, IT strategy, or helping you build responsible tech workflows, we have your back. So that's it for this week's episode of Geeks Keep You Running. If this helped you at all, help you understand AI a little bit better and where it can help and where it maybe can hurt, share it with a colleague. Leave us a review and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode. Again, this episode was brought to you by Piedmont Technical Experts. If your business needs IT support, cybersecurity, or just someone to help you stay smart about tech, we're here. I'm JB, and as always, we keep you running. Catch you next time.